When looking at your schedule, and when looking at the landscape of the GMAC, I think when people think of Walsh and maybe rivalries, they think of Malone, obviously, and the rivalry that you all have. Unfortunately, not something that has been able to been sustained on the football field with Malone not having football, but you all have been able to build a little bit of a rivalry with Lake Erie with the Pride and Passion rivalry game. What is it like to play in those rivalry games, and how much does it mean to your program to have a rivalry game like that? We have several in the GMAC. Some schools play in multiple rivalry games that they've been able to build in those traveling trophy games. But what do those do to the excitement of the guys, and just to build some of that camaraderie and passion that you've been talking about throughout this interview?
The Pride and Passion Trophy is something we got together with Lake Erie after Malone closed and decided, hey, let's create a trophy, a traveling trophy, like you just mentioned, that we can share. The winning team takes it home, and we've been lucky the last 2 years to have it, but they had it, or excuse me, last year to have it, but they had it the year before. So it's been a good rivalry that way, and it's something that is puts a little bit more of a onus on that game and all that. But I'll say, like you just mentioned, we have a lot of rivalries that we may not be playing for a trophy in this conference with a lot of teams in our conference because of the Ohio base that we are. We recruit against each other. We recruit the same kids, and they may be at Walsh on one day and another school the next day. So there's a lot of familiarity with all of our conference teams, especially the ones in Ohio, as we battle each other for different kids, for the good high school football players in the state. But that those rivalries are big. I wish we still had Malone around. I do. People often ask me, what was it like to lose Malone? I said, you never want your enemy to be great, but you don't want them to die, because when they die, there's no enemy now. So I would love for them to get football back going and get that rivalry back going, because our basketball team has it, our softball, our baseball, they all have that. And it's right down the road, which was created that rivalry. But that was a special thing. It's gone now, and then we've tried to recreate that with Lake Erie, which has been good. There's a lot of Walsh guys up at Lake Erie right now coaching. There's a few former players that play for us here. They're coaching up there, so that'll incite that rivalry a little bit more between us. And Coach Dave's done a great job up there of getting that thing back going the way he wants it to go.